Beat it up.
So here's the thing when it comes to that, right? Like before there was a standard before even being able to release music. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think even when it comes to like R&B singers and all that stuff or whatever, right? Back in the day, there was never a whack R&B artist really to come out because of the fact that like you had to perform a certain way in the studio in order to get the music done, and then the label had to put the music out to everybody to be able to hear it or whatever, right? With it being with how everything is now, with everybody being able to release their music independent, you know, cats just release it right out of their bedroom. So there's no real quality control. So sometimes people come out with music before it get a chance to be dope.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna point out the fact from a production standpoint. The record could be trash, but it was clean trash. The production was clean, the vocals was clean, the mix was clean. It was pristine garbage. Now it's garbage. You know what I mean? Because people, I had somebody that I did a record with as a feature, and they was like, "So you gonna mix it and master it or something?" I'm like, "Or something." What do you mean, or something? Or there's a choice there. Like, how will we finish before you mix and master the record?
I mean, think about the trash. What's the trashiest car in the world? What's the trashiest car you could think of? Whatever it is, it still sells.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. It still sold a bunch of models. It's still like on the market. We wouldn't have heard of it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Right. To Mike's point, like you got to think, me being from the West Coast, right? Back in the day when Wu-Tang first came out there, we were like, out here, we were like damn, like none of those beats are quantized and the sound quality is all bad, and you know what I'm saying? It took a little while before I started really knowing their sound and starting to get used to it and hearing the real dope bars on it started making me like, yo, this is hella dope. Even though it's weird and odd for myself, because you know, on the West Coast is all live instrumentation, super musical, all that kind of stuff or whatever. And then that was something completely different. So instead of people just thinking it was completely whack, you had to actually get in tune to what they were intending to create. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same way I felt on a different note though. It's like, when I first, I'm from the East, and when I first heard Wu-Tang, I'm like, man, all these niggas is not gonna work. All these niggas in the group, that's just not gonna cut it, man. No, it's never gonna take off, man. I was one of those dudes. I'm telling you. I'm like, no way, Jose.
Yeah, it's just that hip hop is young, and I mean, even to this day, hip hop. They say hip hop established itself in 1973. Like, you know, that's 47, 48 years old. You know what I mean? That's my year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this shit is. I mean, I'm an older man, but that's young for a culture. You know what I mean? And
for sure,
it's still going through changes and all of that. You know what I mean? You never know. You really don't know. I mean, a lot of people in our generation or before are real closed-minded about, you know, where it is. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta understand. Think about it. Hip hop is it's more people that are hip hop than there are Christians, possibly, and or any other.
A lot of Christians in hip hop.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Muslims and so on and so forth. Like hip hop is a culture that blankets over all of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of, you know, and it's a young culture. It's only, you know what I mean? So it's got a lot of changes to go through. You know what I mean? I'm glad I'm part of it.
But that's the point of everything, man. Like, we can't be the ones to call stuff trash and shit, man. Yeah. People look for. No, listen though. People look for people like you, Rock, like to explain them the difference of hip hop. Not to say this is trash and this is the best and this is up, this is down. Well, look for a person like you to say, yo, this is the difference between this and this.
No, well, listen. What I'm not gonna do
is that's what being a dope MC gets you. You know what I mean?
No. Well, let me just say this to you. Pardon me for cutting you off, Hands. But I won't do that. Like publicly, like I will never critique. No, I'm not going to shoot a man's dreams down publicly. If a nigga hit me with a trash rap, I'm gonna tell him how to make his trash rap better without telling him it's a trash rap. He don't need that publicly. Yeah, he don't need that publicly. But behind closed doors, you know what I mean? I could tell you that shit trash. You understand what I'm saying? Like I had to work with him on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, like that's where I stand on it. So it's all about. I don't agree with none of that. Like as dope as some people are for like they shop journalism, like they tabloid journalism, like tabloid media is the mortal enemy of the celebrity. Like I don't care how you slice it. Like them, like all of the world stars and all of them niggas, the shade rooms and all of them shits. Like, you know, like all these new bloggers, they're not just, but they don't just blog with a positive spirit. They blog. They about to blow up. They about to blow up off of your downfall. That's how they coming at it. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't agree with that. I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't do that.
Bro, all that being said, man, let's listen to some joints. Well, let's listen to some hands joint, one of the hands joints, so we can know what's not trash. You know what I mean? Fact. So we can play something, let people know what we think is not trash. Say that again?
So just don't pick a trash joint. That's all I ask.
No.
You're not no trash joint.
Listen, Rock just explained it, man. You're not a trash MC. You're not a trash nigga, so we can't pick a trash joint.
Well, I mean,
there's no way.
Behind closed doors, I don't want it to be trash.
Right.
All right. Completely hit my club.
Which one we gonna get into?
Good one, man.
I think right now the joint. I think the joint we got queued up just dropped on the 16th, I believe. Yeah. Hard to Find, produced by Sickness for Def Squad. One of my first Def Squad releases. It's a joint I enjoyed doing it. It was probably the second joint I did since I was over there. So you know, it definitely showcased my excitement of the new field, new space, and you know, every bar you want to prove yourself while you're there. So I had a reason.
Shout out Sickness, man. I got some Sickness beats too that I still want to use. Man.
That boy a problem.
Sickness.
He's a problem.
You do. Salute to all of the boys over there, Rockweiler and Ty Fife. I got some heat from them too. The Rockweiler album is still in the works. Just
not only that. Shout out to Eric Sermon, man, for creating an environment over there that, you know what I'm saying, people could just go over there and work and get shit done. And you know what I mean? Eric Sermon is a real hip hop historian, man.
That's right.
Salute to the OG though. Salute to the OG. Which joint is this? What's the name of this joint, Hands?
This is Hard to Find. That's
Hard to Find.
Hands in the building.
Let's get to it.
To Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, the Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.